My brain hurts. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to have a brain fart. Like it's about to like just come out my ears.
Yeah.
And just like be farting out rainbows.
How is it going today?
Loyalist
Kingdom, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz, and as you can see, we're in a new place, the new couch.
Yes.
There's gonna be a behind the scenes story about that. You guys get that in a few days.
Oh my god.
But we're sorry. We're sorry. We apologize.
We officially moved in on Monday.
Right.
But we have to assemble everything in this house every day and set up the cable and all that good stuff, and it has been very, very stressful.
Yeah, it's
very, very stressful. Delivery companies not delivering and everything
on time
like
and all this extra stuff.
I've been running back and forth.
A lot.
Our AC is broken.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's been a stressful week, but we're back, guys. We miss you. We miss you, loyalists. So today we have history of the entire world, I guess.
Okay, and people have been asking us to do this
a lot. So let's dive on in.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago. Actually, never. And also now. Nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
What? Okay. This is like messing with my mind. Like what? Okay, it's just emptiness.
Like what in the world?
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Oh, that's the thing. In a place. Don't like
that's
it.
That's the thing.
In a place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the atoms and stuff. I was like, okay.
Great news. The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons are now. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together.
Gravity.
And it's getting closer together.
Gravity. Pulling it all together for days and years.
Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new,
supernova,
crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into
crazier.
So now stars have stuff around like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example.
Earth.
Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks.
And then another one.
Kind of made a mess, which is... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert.
What?
What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight.
Oh yeah.
Revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the earth
they should play this in science class, actually. Make them watch this.
It's a plant, it's a worm, and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh,
no.
Now the animals... Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay,
wow, now there's plants.
Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
Minus another 380 million.
Okay, so I could go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg.
Cracks open.
Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge.
Basically, I'm just explaining evolution.
Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one
Dinosaurs.
because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time.
It does do that all the time. It's still doing it now.
Meteor dinosaurs and dinosaurs.
It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're going to dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like
Walking
that.
up.
Grab stuff at the same time and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere.
What?
Almost. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers. And the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food.
This is like everything that we've learned in like high
People to help
school
make the food and keep
in
track
one
of the sales.
video.
And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money,
Now there's
laws,
business.
power, society.
I like these little like
Yeah.
singing parts.
Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Meanwhile, out in
We
the
gotta go there
they
one
figured out how
day.
to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. Did I mention
I feel like I'm in like world history
Maybe because it's in the
again.
middle of the East. Knock knock, or clap clap. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Oh look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone?
They're gone.
India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about. Or their cousins or something.
Indo-Iranians.
And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one.
Oh
He's
my.
got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made
It's just
colonies
like a
and
bunch
made
of
mixed colonies.
copying.
Here comes
A lot of copying, yeah.
And it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire.
That was big.
That was huge.
That was
Ah, the
Yeah.
Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was
I think
breaking,
they making
Confucius
fun of
was figuring
religion
out how to
Yeah.
have good
in this
morals.
sense too.
Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great
Yeah.
idea. He
Yeah.
was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all
India.
Damn.
But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Got spices. I'd like to buy the spices. Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their
The
main
Qin
philosophy.
dynasty. Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Confucianism. I had to do a report on that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Out
Yeah, I
here, the
did.
horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire
Roman
Mediterranean
Empire.
for breakfast.
Right.
Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland.
Yeah.
Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be
Jesus
getting
Christ.
really popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world.
So I'm guessing whoever made this,
Conquering Vietnam.
no, doesn't believe in like any
Trade
religion.
routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. China's home again.
I heard there was like a little bit of people in
Still can't
Madagascar.
cross the
Yeah.
Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the
Yes,
Yeah.
There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra, the first.
Look at you.
Yes,
You had a whole empire.
Was a barbarian. Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore.
You
so
speaking
let's give
so
it a
fast.
I know.
Like,
Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Goat Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Goat Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise
this
Kingdom.
is too much.
Deep in the Arabian
Well, I like the little intermission.
Right.
I'm on your list.
whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You could make a religion out of this and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom in a house.
Moors.
It's the Baghdad House
Yeah.
of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also
Yeah,
invade some
I
land
was
backwards. Yeah.
names, such as Vikings.
Iceland
There's
is
the
green
Rus,
and
the
Greenland
Kievan
is
Rus. Are they
right.
Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans.
That just collapsed.
Mississippi.
Those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where?
What?
Here. And Bagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself. Korea just became itself. And Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time.
huge.
Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected
Oh
by
my
Mongol
gosh.
invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out
Tonga
where this
Empire?
one gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of it. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died.
Oh, the
China's
black
back,
plague.
yay!
Yeah.
Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit. Mahajapit.
What?
Mahapajahit. Mahapajit. Mahapajahit. Mahapajahit.
Majapahit?
Rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books.
Renaissance.
So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Whoops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal. Spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
Damn.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus probably
Columbus.
smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay.
Okay.
So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean. And then discovers the
More
Indies
ocean.
and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The
No.
Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again.
There's so many
Let's make it the Empire of
empires.
Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 reasons why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan,
Which
trying
is
not
now.
to be terrible?
Ivan is
Portugal had a
terrible.
dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil, stolen in the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable, you might forget to not do slavery.
Yes.
The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America. Fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You can make a run without knowing. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island.
Wasn't he short too?
Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines.
This is just so much. I feel like my brain is like going to like explode.
Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now.
What?
It's just where he lives. India just had a revolution and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
British Raj.
Oh, Telegram.
Technology
Yeah.
America.
crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad.
It's bad,
And
yes.
they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe
And
give it up
then-
to Mexicans too.
Yeah.
I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
Yep.
Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something
Alaska
on them and go to
too.
war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of
America's eyes.
Right.
government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire is gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman-anymore empire. Except Turkey,
is like-
makes a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing
I feel
to
like
do.
if you show this like in school,
Yes, it's the
the
1920s.
kids would be so
Let's get in the car and drive
confused
to a
and it would
party
be
and
like
listen
just
to
a
Jack.
room of silence.
Yeah, because this was a lot.
This is a lot.
It's a long video. But damn.
Oh my
Let's finish it.
goodness.
Let's dive on in.
Guys on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model. He's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea. But he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World War II. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight.
Oh, yeah.
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 Finish
The
it.
nuclear bomb.
Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them can be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Psych, they both
This is like
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the
Taiwan.
real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that would be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it cool
That's our
and spy
stats
on
right
each other
now.
Cold
instead.
War. Yep, spying
And
each
make sure we
other.
have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more
Yep,
countries
they were the
fight
first
themselves.
ones to get up
Europe
there.
is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it.
Yeah.
Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay.
Way more.
Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet
Yeah.
Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail.
Yep.
Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call, surprise, it's in your
Oh,
pocket.
jeez.
Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a
Yep,
computer, which is in
Google.
your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the big banks won't fail
That was
because
weird
they're
in the
not supposed to.
session.
Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to
Yep.
print a brain? Some people have no
3D
friends.
printer.
Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said
Pollution.
everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Wow.
Wow.
That was crazy. What do you think?
That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. And now
My brain hurts.
my brain hurts. Yeah,
But-
I feel like I'm about to have a brain fart. Like it's about to like just come out my ears
Yeah.
and just like be farting out rainbows. That's all I saw.
But make sure you gotta check out Bill Wurtz because he put a lot
that
of
is a
time
lot of time
and energy
and work into
into something.
all that research that you've had to do to get this
Figure
video.
this out.
Like, like if I was a messed up teacher, I would show this video just as like a
That's the whole course
summary.
right there. I wouldn't
It
have to
is.
even work
It
anymore.
is, exactly. I wouldn't have to work. I would be like, if you guys need to know anything else, just go ahead and watch that video again. I'll sit here on my phone.
Mm-hmm. You chilling with your legs
Just
up.
chilling. Be like, I don't understand what happened here. Go look at the
Go
video.
look at the video
Go look
again.
at the
Go
video.
home and look at the video and give me a 200-page essay.
I'd
on
rather
the first 5
watch
minutes.
this video though instead of like actually sit in the class.
Yeah, 'cause in history
I
class,
used to hate history.
I love history
Oh my
class.
god, I used to hate it.
I love history class.
I
You
used
would
to
get
hate it.
I did not. They give you some of it in history class, but they won't give
They don't
you
give you
all
all.
of it.
Some
I got-
of the
I
history
got-
they teach you in school is
Yeah,
not true.
I got most of the European stuff in school. They teach you
Yeah.
more of like Christopher Columbus and so forth on then. But
Yeah.
they did not teach you. That's why I was looking at this, and I'm like, they trying to teach you
Well,
about China and all the other
The
stuff.
one
But they
thing you
didn't
need
go.
to stop saying in school is that Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yeah.
Because how can you discover something where some people already live at?
Yeah, that's what he was saying
It's
in
not
here
discovered.
too.
Yeah.
So he just went somewhere else.
And he thought that he was an Indian.
That
That's why they
these
call
people,
Indians.
yeah, these
And-
people didn't know that these people on the other side were over here.
Yeah, that they're already over there. But since he came over there, it's new to me. So
I wish
it's
I would have had
new.
some history on this
Yeah.
other side, what this right left side was doing.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
we get all the right side.
We get all like the America stuff, of course.
Yeah,
It
we get all
needs
that
to
right
go
side, but
in depth.
I want to go on that left side.
Yeah.
Seems like there wasn't much left on the left side, but
I know.
the right side was going crazy. And I'm just like, all through the last years, all we've been doing is killing each other and fighting over land. That's
We all
all
just live
it's been.
together in harmony.
Yeah, it's all, you know.
Because we have different views and everything, that's going to be impossible for some people to do.
Right.
Because we just all have to agree, of course, which is not true. We can disagree and still live civil.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
you don't
'cause
have to believe the
I'm
same
going,
thing
you know how
somebody
many
else does. Like,
kingdoms got conquered and rose and conquered and rose and conquered
keep
and rose.
falling and keep
War,
back.
this, war. I'm like,
yeah. It's just so much.
the few hundred years we've been here, we've been messing it. We've been conquering some stuff.
We've been destroying. Because that whole time, if you saw in the beginning of the video, the whole time in the beginning, it was just like all peaceful. The animals just like learning
well,
how
I don't
to
know
like.
if they was peaceful, the animals. I think
Well,
the
I mean-
dinosaurs
I
would
mean,
eat each other and stuff like that.
I know
but-
that. I mean,
it was kind of like war too, kind of.
whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Oh man, that's a lot.
I feel like we need a breather after this video.
I'm gonna go get some
Like
water.
I feel like tired. Yeah.
It was a lot, but it was
That
dope.
was-
It was.
that was
Let me
a
look at
lot.
the comments real quick.
Oh my
It said
God.
Canadians just chilled by themselves, staying out of trouble the whole time.
Which is kind of true though. Kind of true. They don't really get into a lot,
Yeah.
which is how everybody else has to be.
There's life in the ocean.
Right.
95 reasons why a Netflix original about the church.
Yep.
Nah,
Yeah, that part was funny thing. Mahajapit.
Yeah.
Haji.
Teacher, you had 20 minutes before your history exam.
Like me, watch that.
Watch that.
Exactly.
Did Bill just prove the egg came before the chicken?
Did he?
Did he? Wow,
I think so.
Wow, fidget spinners are so popular. You can make a religion out of that.
Yeah. I bet you that's already existing.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Oh, YouTube is back. Perfect time of the AP World History for high school students tomorrow."
Yeah,
many students. Thank
that's
you.
what I was saying. I was like, I felt like I was in World History again because I had AP World History and I didn't even ask for it, but whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, please comment below. So you think?
Oh, don't forget to like and share.
I got it.